Hey, what's up, guys? Jeremy and
Jamera
here from RC Militia, and we have as you can tell, as the title, I do believe they're down here now. Where the hell is the title at? Are they down there, up there? I don't know. YouTube screwed up everything. But anyway, before we start the Comments Weekly, we want to ask you guys something.
We've been debating over something.
Yes.
So you guys are the tiebreaker.
Okay.
It sucks when you have one vote and it's a split
Quickly
vote.
plead your case. I'll quickly plead my case. We're going to make this a quick video.
As far as our SCX-10 builds go, I want to just turn on the camera, forget about it, build, and then if something fun happens, then I'll slow down the camera. But if we're just kind of doing something, not really talking or nothing exciting's happening, then we chipmunk style it because I really like chipmunks. So that's how I want to do it. He seems to think that if you turn on the camera, it sucks the fun out of it.
I do. I think, because, since the RC Militia has gotten decent size, I'm not going to say huge. We only have we just hit 15,000 subscribers actually today, so that's cool on that. But, our following is not gigantic.
It's not DJ Medic style.
Yeah, it's not like DJ Medic or Jang or those guys or anything like that. But, still at the same time, I know I don't put out as much videos as those guys and everything else, but having a camera constantly on when we're doing anything with RCs kind of ruins the hobby for me, because it makes it more of a job instead of a hobby. So that's kind of why my take, what I want to do on the builds is, yes, we'll show you guys the parts we build and stuff like that. We'll tell you what we're going to build before in the very first part of the video, and then we're going to kind of go over what we're going to build, and then we'll show you what it looks like afterwards, if we put upgrades on it or if we had any problems, and we'll let you know how the build went versus just us sitting there and you guys watching us build. So that's my take on it, and that's her take on it. So you guys, it's up to you guys. Put your comments down below, and it's no fair to side with somebody just because they have tits. You can't do that.
You can.
And if somebody says, mentions anything about tits or something like that, I'm siding with like tits or whatever, your comment is null and void. It does not count.
He's gonna cheat and rig the
And
votes
you
anyway.
can't just side with a woman because she's a woman in RC. It's not fair,
they
guys.
They can side for whatever reason they
No,
feel
they
like
cannot.
siding.
They have to side. But they have
yes,
to.
you can.
They have to think critically. I just got out of philosophy class. Never mind. Okay. Anyway, on the Comments RC Weekly.
Comments Weeklyish. Okay. RCTO12121 says, what would you rather have, an SCX-10 or a Wraith?
Both. The SCX-10 is a lot of fun on the trail, and you can build those things up to do exactly what a Wraith can do. You can put SCX-10, or you can put axial Wraith axles on an SCX-10, and you have the same stances as the Wraith does and stuff like that.
So then why wouldn't you just have a Wraith? Why would you turn an SCX-10 into a Wraith and spend
because you may want the body and the more scale looks of an SCX-10.
Well, there you go. I would rather have a Wraith, preferably. I like the way the Wraith drives better. If you kind of put some weight in the front, it's not as tippy. You get a little bit lower because they kind of run a little bit high and they tend to be a little more tippy. But you just do a couple little things. He's saying take an SCX-10, turn it into a Wraith, have the body of an SCX-10.
No, I'm just saying, all she does is replacing the axles, nothing else. There's a lot of differences between the Wraith and the SCX-10.
So we're split.
Yeah, split on that one. So,
this is why we need your help. We're split on.
I would say, if you had to pick one or the other, if you had to do it, I think out of the box stock, the Wraith is more capable than the SCX-10.
Yeah.
Now, saying that, I don't know. I've heard that the AX-10 Deadbolt Ridgecrest, that whole platform is a pretty dang good platform choice. You might want to consider that one. All right.
Okay. Stan Ainsley 2 says, who is the painter that you're sending your body to have painted? I have a body that I would like to have professionally painted.
What video is that taken off of? Do you know?
Nope, I just randomly picked them.
Well, the only body that I have had sent out was by Eric Everett. I'll put a link to his Facebook below. That's the best way to contact him, I think. Or you can look back on one of my RC 8.2E custom paint job video, or something what it was called. But Eric Everett is the only person I've used so far, but I do plan on sending bodies out to other people if they're willing to do bodies for me. I want to have Craig Fujita from RC Samurai. You guys might not know about him right now, but you'll know about him in the future, I guarantee it. He's got big things going. And Craig's just a cool guy. Craig and I can bullshit on the phone for an hour easily.
Whenever he's talking a long time on the phone,
swear to God,
I know it's to Craig.
He's the only guy I can talk to. Other than that, I just get freaking bored talking to people. But on the phone, that is. I mean, I can talk to people on Facebook for hours, but I just don't like having the phone up to my ear. But for some reason, Craig and I, we just get along really good. And anyway, he's going to be doing some stuff for me, and that's going to be pretty soon. And then there's Pit Dog Hydro. I haven't really talked to him about anything, but I'd like to talk to him about some stuff.
Because he does the hydro dip?
Yeah, he does the hydro. I don't know how the hell it works, but his bodies are freaking amazing.
If you could spring for a hydro dipped one, it's hands down the most amazing thing you can.
It's flawless.
As a car. It is flawless.
It is flawless.
It's
but
crazy what
brush painting and stuff like that, for like really cool detail work, I would definitely say Eric Everett. Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you want something brush painted, definitely go to Eric. So okay.
All right.
And we'll give his link, like I said.
Then Thomas Henderlight says, what would you recommend for a good motor and an ESC combo for the SCX-10?
I got one.
He's got one. I know something about 35 turn. I'm getting there, guys.
This is what I would recommend.
The Tekin.
Right here. I don't know if it's going to focus. Yeah, I think it is. It's the Tekin FXR rock crawler system. Comes with the Tekin FXR ESC, and as you can see, that thing is friggin' small, so you can fit it just about anywhere, which is a huge advantage when you're working with something like the SCX-10 or he said SCX-10, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, and then it comes with a 35-turn brush motor. So this is the way I would go. I'm not a fan of the Tekin. I mean, I'm sure they're good. I love everything Tekin. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not a fan of the brush system Tekin has for their rock crawlers and stuff like that, or the SCX-10, anything along those lines, because it's a censored motor, and a censored motor needs to be waterproof because it has that wire that goes from the ESC to the motor, and that part is not going to be waterproof. So if you're not planning on running in water, I'd say go with that brush system. I'm not sure exactly what it's called, but for me, I like brushed better for crawlers. So the Tekin FXR 35-turn motor combo, you can get it on Tower Hobbies. Just type in Tekin and you'll see it on there. So
there you go. All right.
And if you have any problems finding it, just message me.
Chris Schuckelt?
Schuckelt.
Sorry. Says, nice vids. I want a Traxxas Summit or an HBI Trophy Truggy Flux. What's better? What's more fun? I need help. You come to the right place.
I ran my Trophy Truggy Flux twice. First time, broke it. Upgraded it. Second time, broke it. Sold it.
Done.
Summit. That easy.
Yeah.
Stay far away from the Trophy Truggy Flux and the Trophy Buggy Flux or whatever the heck they call it.
He sells cars, gets cars, sells cars, gets cars.
I sell what I don't like, and I keep what I like. Well, I don't sell what I don't like because I love my Stampede, and I sold that to...
You didn't sell it? Oh.
Yeah, I sold the Stampede.
Yeah.
And I sold that to somebody on the RC Militia Facebook group page. And I sold my Low C10 SCTE just because I didn't use it, and I already have the Slash, and that's the best basher out there for short course truck, in my opinion. You know, I'm sure everybody else has different opinions, and I just never used the Low C, and it just sat there. So I was like, why not give somebody a good deal on it? I mean, it's been a roller. It's just, my voice is... out. I've been talking a lot in class, so. But what was the question? Oh, I'm tired, guys. The Summit, I guess.
Summit's a car that
sidetracked.
We will never sell regardless.
I'll never sell the Summit. I said that about the Stampede, but I'm not into bashing like I used to be.
Just because they're taking away, for whatever reason, the city of Spokane is taking away all of our spots. All of a sudden we'll go and there's like a chain up and it says no trespassing, and so it's like, do you want to chance it? Well, plus, it's just frustrating. I mean, bashing is great. No, I absolutely love going out and bashing, but it really hurts the wallet a whole lot more than scaling does. That's why we've gotten
to doing more of the scaling. Plus, we're going to Axial Fest 2015 and stuff like that.
Plus,
so.
we live in, Washington State.
Lots
not
of good places
DC.
for crawling.
So it's prime.
It is.
It's prime real estate for
There's
crawling
more places
over
for us
here.
to go. And trying to find places makes it aggravating. And then when you get out there and something breaks, it just makes you even more mad. But I'm still going to do bashing, guys. Don't worry about that at all. There's going to be bashing videos on this channel because that's how it started. So.
All right. Okay.
Mohammed Saeem Qureshi.
Alright. Okay, he says, nice videos. Here's my question for the next video. I'm going to buy my first RC car, and I'd like to know which RC type is the most fun. Buggy, truggy, truck, on-road, or short course. We're going to add a few more ors.
Okay. Buggy, truggy, truck, or on-road short course. Okay, if you're going to go nitro, out of the ones you listed, I think a truggy would probably be the most fun. But if you're going to go electric, good luck trying to find an electric truggy. You can always do conversions and stuff like that, but it's just going to cost you more money. So I just say, if you're going electric between those two, or between those ones, I would go with a buggy. They're more durable. You can bash them. You can race them. You can bash and race the same buggy if you get it going like the Mugen MBX6 Eco. I mean, you can...
Or the RC 8.2.
I don't think I would bash that and race it.
Oh, I'm just talking... Well... Yeah,
I don't think I'd go out and bash it and then have it as a race car as well. I would do that with the Mugen though for sure. On road depends on your availability towards bashing and stuff like that. So on road, I think you'd have more fun doing off road stuff. But then again, it depends on where you live. It's hard, wherever you live is going to depend on kind of what you're going to go with here when it comes to on road or off road anyway. But drifting would be another cool way to go. I don't think that would get somebody in the hobby really hardcore.
I think you're giving him like a lot of stuff. How about you just kind of...
Okay, so out of the ones you listed, I would go with a buggy, hands down.
He's a buggy guy.
I love buggies. And another thing to go with is a scaler, like a SCX-10 or a Wraith or an AX-10 Deadbolt or a Twin Hammers or a Summit.
So if you want to go fast, we recommend a buggy. If you don't mind about going fast and you want to go kind of slow.
And have your batteries last longer and have less money out of your wallet.
Then something like an SCX-10 or a Wraith.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, if you put a lot of upgrades, they get pretty expensive when you start putting upgrades on them. But they don't break all the time. So that's my answer. I hope that helped you out. I hope that gave you information. If you want more explanation, then we'll do it on the next RC Comments Weekly, and you can post it down below as well. So, okay. So the next one. If you had to drive one truck for the rest of your life...
You have to say who did it.
Oh,
because it goes down here.
Gravedigger Nut 6. Gravedigger. Good choice.
Yep.
If you had to drive one truck for the rest of your life, what would it be? I don't know if he's referring to scale or one-to-one. Or, wait. I don't know if he's referring to RC cars or regular trucks. So, if I was to drive one car for the rest of my life... One truck. Truck. Everybody refers to them as truck.
Truck.
Okay, if I was going to do one RC truck for the rest of my life, it'd be the Stampede 4x4. Stampede 4x4, sorry. It would be the Summit. It's not great at everything, but it's pretty darn good at everything. It's average at everything.
Yeah.
So that's the one I would pick. And then you can switch out motors and stuff, make it faster if you wanted to, make it slow, whatever. But that's what I would do. What would be your choice?
Let's see, micro high roller.
Are you kidding me?
I like those things. Don't judge me.
Are you serious?
Don't judge me.
Well, you have driven your SCX. What about the Wraith? You love the Wraith. You take a little micro high roller that can only be excluded to houses.
I could take it to the mall. I could take it to Safeway.
Right. Oh, okay.
But I don't. Okay, I probably do.
I thought you would think that, Charles.
I like those. Yeah, I guess if you're considering a Wraith a truck, are we considering a Wraith a truck?
Yeah, I consider it a truck.
Okay, we're throwing in the truck area. So yeah, a Wraith. I love being outdoors. I love being out in nature. She hasn't
driven a built SCX-10 though yet with the upgrades, the weights on the tires, all that.
So right now, since this is as far as we've gotten with my SCX-10, and I can't really have too much fun with this right now, I'm gonna go with a Wraith. But once this gets built, maybe you'll change to an SCX-10. But I don't know. That's pretty big.
You like doing craftsy stuff and everything like that, and well, I guess you can put scale stuff on both the Wraith and the SCX-10. So
yeah.
That point.
So what about like a real truck?
Real truck. I would buy a. Don't quote me on the motor. I used to know this all the time. I think it's a 6.2. Okay, so I would buy a GMC Sierra Denali HD. It'd be a diesel. I would have I do believe it's a 6.2 or 6.6 at 6 something liters turbo diesel engine, and I'd have the Allison 1000 transmission on it, and I'd have it loaded to the max. That's the truck I would buy.
And me, less. Oh, we got a puppy wanting in. A little less practical. I would love to drive around a monster truck with Seahawks logos down the side, just a ginormous Seahawk down the side on each
But you
side.
can't drive a monster truck down the road.
You know what?
So something practical.
Are you gonna pull over someone in a monster truck? I'll just drive over your car.
But name a truck that's practical.
I
don't really know
like
any
the
trucks, do
Raptors.
Yeah, the Ford Raptor's cool, but it's not really a truck.
Well,
People are gonna disagree with me on that. It's not really a truck.
it's a truck in my book.
It ain't a working truck. You can't tow crap with it.
I don't want to tow crap anyways. Yeah,
But
I want to drive a monster truck. I don't like.
It's not a
your
working
rules.
truck. I think Joe and I were talking about this, and he was telling me, and he showed me some videos about it, of Ford doing an EcoBoost engine in a Raptor, and that would be a much more practical truck, I believe. And there's something about the EcoBoost where you can make it quite a bit faster than the Raptor. I'm not sure. Joe and I talked about that quite a while back, so I don't know the whole conversation. I don't remember everything, but
Monster truck.
monster truck would be cool. It would be cool.
I'd love to drive a monster truck.
Drive Gravedigger for the rest. No, you can't say that because that's his name. That's going to bring up bad comments. Stop right there, guys. Stop what you're typing.
I just want to drive a monster truck with a Seahawks logo on it. I'd
There
like
you
to
go.
drive any truck with a Seahawks logo down the side.
There you go. And she's a Seahawks fan, definitely. You can tell, huh? Yeah, we both are. Go on.
I actually changed my surgery date so that I could watch the Super Bowl and I wouldn't be in the hospital. That's how much I have to be able to remember the Super Bowl, because I am so drugged up in the hospital. It's ridiculous. I don't remember anything. So I want to remember this one.
So, there you go.
There you go.
That's RC Militia Comments Weekly-ish. It's been since November since we did it.
November 10th or something.
Yeah, it's been quite...
Hence the ish part. It kind of
Yes.
saves our butt.
We just do them when we want to. I think we're just going to call them RC Militia Comments.
Ish.
Comments.
Comments.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So, guys, I hope we answered your questions well. I know I went kind of off on a tangent on one of them. I don't remember which one it was, but I started talking about a lot of other stuff. So I'm sorry about that. I tend to do that. But anyways, it's almost, well, it's hump day now.
Hump day.
So enjoy the rest of your week, and hope you guys have a great weekend. And Jeremy and Jamar saying peace, take care, God bless, and have fun as always, guys. All right, later.
Bye, guys.